Back in routine again. Get ready with me for work. Oh my. Let's get back into routine, shall we? Get ready with me for work. I gotta leave pretty soon, but I want to start getting in the habit of wearing some sort of makeup to work because I haven't really been doing that as much as I'd like to. I don't know, when I feel that I look good, I feel better, you know? I was inspired by this look right here, and we're gonna get started. I want to start by building my crease with a nice brown color. A nice dark brown. This one is, can't tell if it's like a little bit warm. It looks a little bit more in the, I think with the undertone of my concealer, it looks on the cooler side, but in the pan, it looks a little warm. So we're just gonna build a darker crease here. I'm using a Sephora brush to blend this out, by the way. It's the Pro Crease 26. I need to replace my brush collection, and this is one of my newer brushes. Man, some of these brushes have been through it. Like, they need to clock out. They need to retire. Like, it's been a long time. But you know what else has been a long periodically time? Seeing y'all all 2025. Sorry, I kind of abandoned y'all. I say this every time. I pray that this time is different though. How's everyone doing? Excited for the work week ahead. Now I just need a little bit of a buffer shade just to diffuse that. Because I feel like with the shape of my eyes, if I don't diffuse it, it looks, at least to me, like a stark difference from when the eyeshadow starts and ends. I want like a looser brush. Just gonna do a light tap of like a light brown and just diffuse just underneath my eyebrows, and then it also sets the concealer. Now we need like a pinkish mauve color, and I do have a pink, and this palette is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I got this a while ago, and this has been, I haven't really touched it until recently yet. Like, I paid for this. Use it. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do this purple and this pink here. Purple adds like a little bit of a base. Because mind you, this is work makeup. I don't want it to be too intense. But I do want a little pop of color. Okay, that purple is a base. And then we're really gonna go in with the pink. Oh, it's hard to speak when you're doing your eyes. Because if I speak, I'm gonna gouge my eye out. And safety first, people. Safety first. See, now I'm thinking about changing my mind between this bright pink and this pink. No. Stick to the pink you were going to do. We're gonna do that more mauvish pink. Yeah, see? I'm gonna build up this color. I don't want it too crazy. Honestly, one of the reasons why I bought this palette was because of that bright yellow. Yellow's my favorite color, yet I don't wear it, and I think the last time I put yellow on my eyes was over probably like 8 or 10 years ago. Maybe I should recreate that look. It's been a minute. I need another brighter pink, and I think it's in this other palette here. Yeah, this palette has been through it, but I'm gonna go with this pink here to build it up. Because that look was much more dramatic, as in like getting the pigment up there. Like you can tell they did a defined cut crease for that. And nothing against it, but I'm not trying to go too crazy today. Because it's just me, my coworkers, and the kids. Now I'm just going to diffuse that out a little bit. Oh, and I lost the pink. Not entirely, but let's see here. I think I'm going to use that pink to diffuse everything out here on the lid. Just to make it a little brighter here. Yeah, I think that was the move. Okay, now I'm going to take a dark brown and mixed with a little bit of black, and to just do a little bit of a liner right here with that. I think that looks exactly how I needed it to look. I only have so much time until I need to get going to work, so I'm gonna do underpainting to speed this up. For primer, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Don't worry, this is just my sunscreen underneath here. It's not how the primer makes you look. For concealer, I'm going in with NARS Creamy Radiant. I don't know if I can ever stop using this concealer. Like this, I love this concealer. I feel like it's not too bright. Like I don't like too much of a brightening concealer. This is closer to my skin tone, still brightening. But I don't know, I just like, I don't want to feel like I have flashback, flashback with, I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 flashback photos, and I think that has traumatized me. So yeah, I don't want it to feel like I have flashback when I have too light of a concealer on. I think this is just what I need. We're gonna go in with contour. I'm using Rare Beauty's Peaceful Liquid Contour. This is like the darkest marketed contour product I've ever seen. Other products that I've used for contour were not marketed as such, at least for liquid. But that's when you know things are turning around. After I blend up my concealer, I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty blush, but we're going to blend the contour first. I also don't like too stark of a contour because of the hairline. I can try and blend it into my hairline, but I don't like this. If it's too harsh or too much going on the forehead, then you can really see the difference into your hairline. My contour tends to be a little bit more harsher right here around the sides, because that's where I really want to be chiseled. Gonna blend my concealer. See, I don't put too much product on my forehead, and now that I'm putting concealer there, I just might put like leftover foundation from my foundation brush, and that's it. Now I'm gonna blend out my concealer, and this blend will help me like shape out that little eyeshadow wing that I have here, that I have going on. And these days I've been blending with brushes. I think beauty blenders for me are done so. I don't know how y'all feel about beauty blenders. They were clutch for me, and then I stopped. I think it was partly to do with baking. I don't think it was necessarily for the blend. I might have to do a test of beauty blender and brush application to see where I truly stand, because I think it has differed a little bit. Going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. This foundation, I'm a huge fan. Love it. If you're looking for a lightweight summer foundation or something that's just like resembles very much skin texture, this is the one. I feel like this foundation is almost impossible to cake up because it's so light. It is pretty good coverage, and it just makes it look like skin. When people compliment me on my skin, I'm most likely wearing this foundation and one other foundation that I wear. So now you see this, a little bit of a line of demarcation here due to the concealer and contour. I'm just gonna blend that line so it looks a little bit more seamless and blended. And this brush is my new favorite foundation brush. It is the Sephora 70. It's the Pro Foundation brush, and it sure is a pro. Now for cream blush, we have Rare Beauty. I've been working on my placement of blush, and I think I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Down here, I think it makes my face look a little bit more chubbier and not kind of, I feel, defeating the purpose of contouring my face in the first place. I need to get more of their blushes. I really like this blush. I need to set my under eyes. I'm using a sample size of Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I'm going in between these two shades for two different purposes. I really like the brightness I can get from it, considering especially since I told you I don't like going too dark, or sorry, too light for my under eye concealer, and this adds the brightness without it making me look crazy. And at least with this powder, I don't think I've ever had any flashback. It's just been that good of a powder. Just gonna lightly set everywhere else. And I always bring this powder with me. To finish off the under eye, I'm gonna go in with that dark purple and just push it there, just like that. Because if I smudge, it ends up looking like a cakey, smoky mess. Okay, now I'm going to take my other shade of Laura Mercier and just use it to cut the cheek where my contour is, and loosely set everywhere else. Take my Bare Minerals. I hit pan on this thing and I can't find another one, so I don't know what to do, but other than continue to finish this off. I'm gonna add another layer of powder. Now I'm gonna go in with Prime Beauty bronzer. Actually, it's more of a contour. It's a very cool dark color. I'm gonna go in with that contour, just shape my face some more. I'm gonna add a little bit more blush, mixing 1, 2 from Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette. I feel like it complements the Rare Beauty one really nicely. For lips, I'm going to be basic. I have a brown lipstick from Propa Beauty in the shade Fighter. I'm just going to use it to kind of line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Sepia. Just do a light line. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna bring these. Now I'm gonna do highlight. I'm using this like Tantastic bronzer that my friend gave me years ago because it was marketed as a bronzer, but it was pretty much a glorified highlighter. So she's like, you can have it. Too dark for me. It's like, perfect. I'm gonna put on my lashes off camera because you don't need to see how chaotic that is for me, because I haven't worn makeup in so long that I don't remember how to do anything. So I'm gonna do that off camera real quick. Okay, so I ended up actually putting on mascara because I cannot for the life of me find my lash glue. So no lashes for me today. I got my makeup pack to go. And this is the look. Get into it. I think it turned out beautifully. Yes, I was inspired by this look, but doesn't mean I was going to copy it verbatim. So me and purple we just click. It's my favorite colors complement, so I get it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see more makeup looks from me in the future, and I'll see you in the next video.